In this video, we're going to learn how to make patterns using a wall stencil. It's a simple, inexpensive and practical method to decorate and personalize your wall. On top of this, wall stencils have the added benefit of being reusable. There is a huge variety of patterns and sizes available, and if you cannot find the particular stencil you're looking for, it's always possible to create your own. You can use the stencil in any way you like, to create one single pattern, a frieze, or in staggered rows. Painting with a stencil, as with any painting project, will require you to properly protect your floor and skirting board with a canvas sheet or tarpaulin. You'll also need to make sure that your wall is smooth and clean. Begin by determining where you'd like to position your stencil. Place the stencil against the wall and mark the position at which you want to place it using a pencil or washable marker. You can use a spirit level to make sure that your stencil is level. Here we'll use an adhesive stencil. Place it, making sure that it is well stuck against the wall. Smooth it down by hand or using a sponge. The more complex the pattern on the stencil, the more delicate you will have to be when sticking it to the wall. Then, apply masking tape to the edges of the stencil to ensure that it is firmly held in place. To paint, choose a paint which is specially adapted to painting stencils, or a thick acrylic paint. Equip yourself with a stencil brush or foam roller. The brush will give you a shaded or cloudy effect, while the foam roller will give a more uniform, modern effect. Put your paint in a plastic tray or on a piece of card. Take a bit of paint on the end of your brush and gently dab it on the card to ensure that the brush is evenly but not excessively coated. Keep the paintbrush straight when painting and use light dabbing actions so as not to crush the brush's hairs or fibers. Start from the edges of the pattern, working towards the center of the stencil. Once the stencil is completely filled with paint, leave it to dry for around 5 minutes. Clean your stencil before reusing it. To do this, place it flat and wipe away any paint on it using a damp sponge. Clean from top to bottom to avoid damaging the pattern. To apply paint using a foam roller, coat the roller evenly in a very thin layer of paint and roll it once over a piece of card until it is virtually dry. Apply the paint to the stencil, pressing down lightly. By going back over certain parts, you can achieve a shaded effect.